There's a truck in Switzerland named Elektro Dumper. It carries 65 tons of stones from the mine to cement factory, making its way through the mountainsides. It's the world's biggest electric vehicle. And even though it's electric, it doesn't need to be charged at all. More surprising than that is, it makes 10 kilowatt hours of extra energy after every round trip. So, how does the world's biggest electric vehicle perform such power-intensive tasks without charging and also generates electricity? Let's untangle in this video. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to our channel for such interesting videos and hit the notification bell so you get notified for future updates. Also, if you haven't checked out our previous video, make sure you check that out. It is also similar to this one. Now, coming back to business. Obviously, the truck doesn't use solar or wind energy because the truck weighs 45 tons and it has 65 tons of stones loaded on it. So, solar and wind can't provide that much energy to do such power-intensive work. The truck is actually powered by the stones it transports. Sounds like a weird new fuel, right? Well, don't get confused. The interesting part here is the geography, which does all this work. The mine is located at high altitude, and the cement factory is at lower altitude. The truck makes its way through the mountainsides, descending through the slope. The 45-ton truck with 65 tons of stones essentially makes it a 110-ton weight rolling on wheels. The weight itself does the work of descending the truck through the mountainsides, so no power is required at that time. Rather, the speed of the truck can increase to dangerous levels if it's allowed to go freely. So to keep it in control, the brakes are needed to be applied. But as it's electric truck, hence rather than wasting the kinetic energy in heat by causing friction in brakes, this truck uses regenerative braking. Hence, throughout the way from the mine to factory, the truck does regenerative braking, charging its big 700 kWh battery. To put it scientifically, 110 ton of weight has potential energy because it's at high altitude. Then it starts coming down, which releases this energy, which gets converted to kinetic energy. Then to control overspeeding, the electrical motors work as generators, converting some amount of this kinetic energy into electrical energy for charging the batteries. The fun part is that the truck generates more power than what it consumes to climb back. Sounds weird? Well, here's why that happened. The potential energy in the truck while descending comes from 110 ton of weight as it's loaded, while the weight of the truck while climbing back is just 45 tons as it's empty. So even after friction and conversion losses in regenerative braking, the electrical power generated by a fully loaded truck is more than what's required for an empty truck to climb back. This truck generates 10 kilowatt hours of energy after every round trip, and it makes 20 trips per day, which translates to 200 kilowatt hours of free power every day, which is simply cool and a lot better deal than using a diesel truck. Let us know in the comments what you think about this way of using electric truck. Thank you for watching.